Hey Emily, just taking a look at your animation, seeing what's going on, seeing what's best to work on next. Um, so right off the bat, I notice you're moving the root, which is generally a no-no. A lot of students have been doing it, and I've been telling a lot of students not to, so you're not alone in this. But the problem is if you move the root, it's very hard to lock the feet position down. It becomes very challenging. Unfortunately, that means you are going to need to reanimate the feet. So what I say is next time you work on this animation, an animation like this, don't move the root and only move the controls, so that way you can make sure the feet are not sliding. It's kind of a simple process, but I forget if I showed you this in the block out or not. I'll do it again anyway. Where's this guy's hips? It's probably this one. Okay, hips, feet. Right off the bat, I'm seeing keys kind of all over, so it makes it hard to work on your animation. You want to kind of probably clean that up a little bit. Anyway, maybe that's fine. So you got that guy turning. So it's probably, right now, his left foot's down, I would imagine. So let's move this over here. I think you're probably thinking like this. And then that's him running. And then I'm just gonna get rid of those two keys. I don't think it's helping. Oh, are the hips not keyed everywhere? They're not. Okay, hold on. Undo, undo. I might have showed you this. I forget. I'm just going to set a key on everything so you don't have to deal with this anymore. Delete a few double keys. Delete these two keys. Oh, whoops. Escape. Try that again. Okay. Do the thing, and then there. There we go. I think you have them up on purpose. It's hard to tell sometimes. So now I can do probably a quick pass. This pose is a little bit hard for me. I think he's stepping. It's a little bit hard to tell. Okay, so that's down. Oh boy. Yeah, so that's why I was thinking you're probably gonna have to rework this anim from scratch. But for the locomotion transition idea, you really only have to animate from 85 to about 120. All that being said, I think you're probably better off leaving the root alone for this assignment and moving on. Just Next time, definitely don't move that root. I said in the comments that I think your biggest issue is timing, because he seems to be running pretty slow. See, he's kind of like slow motion running in there. Let's see if I can retime stuff quickly. What are all these things in here? None. There's curves. Polygons. Might be a little bit challenging because your keyframes are not consistent. So you're on your key poses, because some things are keyed at some times and some not on others. It's a little, might not be able to just time scale everything forward. Let's see. Let's see what happens if I do that though. Ooh. Let's see. So a run is normally about 20 frames on most humans, even though this guy's not human. So it looks like your run is from 80 to 165. I don't know how many loops that was. It might have been 3, I think. It was 81, 2. It's not too bad, actually. Maya has crashed on me. We'll try that again, I think. Do I have it open? No? Let me see. Let me open it. I'm definitely going to make a point someplace for this assignment next time that I see a lot of people moving that root, the base, and probably just people not understanding what that base is for. It's really to give you an interesting starting point. Like if you had a scene with like 5 guys in there, you could have guys starting at different points, but you don't want to, when they start running, you don't want to be using that route to mess with stuff. That's just going to cause trouble, like it is you're having right now. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2. Oh, so this is 2 cycles. So this should be about 40 frames. Right now you're at almost 100 frames. So I bet if we just drop it down, if you just watch someone run, you'll notice that they can usually run a cycle in about a little less than a second. I think your reference is probably pretty similar to that. I think I remember seeing it. Okay, let's try that again. 80. Let's see if we can just smash it down and see what happens. So we want to go to about 120, I think. And then I think he appears to change speed a lot because you're moving the root. And it does this weird. No, that's not too bad. That actually looks normal. Anyway, let's see what happens now that's faster. Yeah, so that's starting to actually look more like animation right away, just by speeding that up. Yeah, I mean, I like your take. It's definitely worth playing around with timing again. and looking at your reference on how quickly, for example, like how fast do you stand in your reference versus in your animation. Let's see, your block out probably has, that's Ernest. One sec, where's Emily? There you are, here. Maya, reference. Yeah, okay. So how fast did you get up there? So how long was that? Let's see. This is why I like to have reference, because it's like really quick. Like, let's see, 1/1000. It's probably 20 frames. I mean, you don't stand up super fast, and then you're like in shock and whatnot, and then you lean and you run. So that's kind of what's happening, but I think, let's see, how long is this stand? Let's see, 30 and 24 to 60. 34, 44. That's not too bad, actually. The timing's almost right. It does feel a lot slower than in your reference, though. I almost wonder if it's because your shoulders go up right away. They almost go faster than your head, and then it kind of settles. So maybe we just need to get that action worked out. Where you just kind of speed that up and then delay the neck a little. So maybe it's the same timing, but we just mess with the curves. Oh, you know what else we should check? No, that's correct. Oh, 24. Oh, right. So this is 24 frames a second. So we need to be less than a second. So at 24 frames a second, runs are like 18 frames. So this probably needs to be 18 frames, which is cool. So we'll just speed this up a little. And then when you scale keys, like it puts keys in between frames. So you want to select it all, right click and go snap. It just makes sure all your keys are on whole frames. Let's see now. Still feels a little bit slow. It's weird. Very strange. Let's check the curves out. Let's see what's going on. How about this? So that was a little bit quicker. It has a little bit more sense of like urgency. And then I think we need to bring your arms up more too. It's just a lot of just spending time looking at your animation. In general, it looks pretty cool here. It's just the transition just needs to be reworked. But what I say is chalk it up as a, you tried something, it didn't work too well. Just the next assignment, next time you work on something like this, just don't move that base and just translate the guy across the screen and you'll have much better results. All right, cool. We'll talk to you later. Hopefully this helps a little bit. Okay, bye.